cleared hot at this time.
It's time for your next adventure.
No idea what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
How exciting.
And the Lord said, Whom shall go for us, and whom shall I send? And he replied, Here am I, send me. What's shaking, Warfighter Nation? Ron here with Warfighter Ranch and Isaiah 6:8. And today, I have got a tale for you. Today, we're talking about how God put Ron in Rendezvous with Destiny. You see, way back in 1991, when the world was still black and white and all, I was stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, my first duty station, 101st Airborne Division. And man, when I saw Abe on that wall and the words Rendezvous with Destiny just painted across the whole side of that building, I just knew that that's what my life was meant to be. Like so many others who had seen that sign before me, and even those who'd painted it on there, they all knew that life in the 101st was a little different. It was always on the edge, and you never really knew what was going to happen. So after basic training at Fort Knox, I was sent to Fort Campbell, Kentucky, my first duty station, where I met this young first sergeant's daughter, who turned out to be my first sergeant, and married her. Not before first getting her pregnant and making that announcement during a Celtics game. Ooh, rough day. Rough day for single specialist Ron Breland. However, grandbabies have a way of bringing things together. And when Gary was born on Fort Campbell, ironically, I say ironically because, sidebar, his mother was also born on Fort Campbell, but she was born at the hospital when it was on the Kentucky side of the post, and Gary was born at the new hospital on the Tennessee side of the post. And her father, being a huge Tennessee Vols fan, was all about Go Big Orange. So many years go by, many years of marriage, even a divorce, a few more combat tours. Gary is now grown, joins the Army, becomes an engineer. Essayant. So after Gary also goes to basic training at Fort Knox, Kentucky, School of Hard Knocks, also home of agony, misery, and heartbreak. If you know, you know. Then, of course, he goes on to get stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, where he has our second grandchild on post. Rendezvous with Destiny. A few more years go by. Gary is now out of the military. I am retired, but our son Austin, one of our twins, Austin and Bailey, God love you boys, love you both. Austin joins the Army, becomes an engineer, and is currently stationed as a Rakkasan at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Now, folks, I don't believe in superstition. I don't believe in coincidence, but I do believe in divine providence. And when I see a rendezvous with destiny in front of me, I can see it. I can recognize it. And if this isn't one, then I don't know what is. Fort Campbell is where I was one of 68 soldiers to go to Mogadishu in '93. I was the only firefighter on Fort Campbell to go to that tour because I volunteered. I met my first wife and had my first child at Fort Campbell. Our boys have served there. You can see how clearly special it is to me. And this is just one American story of so many others. You hear about Band of Brothers and you hear about all these. There are thousands, literally thousands of stories like this. And they're all cherished because things like this only happen in the Warfighter Nation. And that is today's Throwback Thursday story. See you on the other side. off on exit 22, over.